Hello and welcome to I'm trying Nightingale today, which just came out yesterday actually for early access, and it's a survival crafting game that's kind of set in a Victorian steampunk kind of world with kind of fae stuff, which is really cool. Oops. Okay. So I'm gonna create my character. I'm just kind of getting started here. Kind of an interesting art style. I'll just put my... Okay, so there's only two voices. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, actually I wanted that guy, yeah. So we go... Oh, this is deep. So you can do like your lineage too? How far back can you go? Oops. It's like The Sims, where it gives you like, where you can go really far back, I guess. Let's see. That's really interesting. This is kind of like The Sims a little bit, actually. Ooh. Like that. Oh, character creation is under development. They're actually still working on it, it looks like. Some facial hair though. It's not really showing up. Oh hey. Hello Finia, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I did. I've been trying to get that notification going. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a good day, like I said. Let's do medium. I'm doing great. Just kind of started my day here. I'm just trying this game out. It just came out yesterday, actually. And it's a, let's do shockwave. See if it fits. Nice. It just came out yesterday.
Time itself, the realms of
and it's about fae and kind of a Victorian setting.
Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless fae wilds.
And it's early access still, so there's some features that haven't been placed in.
That which we live and breathe. Magic.
Like some of the character creation options aren't complete yet.
Tolerance was known.
But
until your grasp extended.
It's a survival crafting game as well, and it looks like it has kind of like steampunky stuff. I think it's PC only right now. I'm not sure if they're having a plan to place it on other consoles right now.
Swallowing all
it might depend on how well it does on the PC first.
Ever-spreading tongue, seeking refuge in Nightingale. Only to be severed.
Kind of looks like
as the pathway
London or Paris
collapsed.
in that time period.
But perhaps not
but like more with the magical elements too.
For Nightingale still stands, pushing
Which I
forward
guess is kind of
towards
like
progress and enlightenment.
that's sort of like how the
Humanity's final beacon.
those Harry Potter movies that were set in America are.
Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent realm walker.
Let me see if
Wilt
I can
thou succumb to fey lands beyond
turn my
thy
volume.
or wilt thou endure, find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
There we go. There we go. Just want to turn that down a little bit so I can hear a little bit. Yeah, let's hope the gameplay's good. And this is, you know, this is my first time too, so we're gonna see how it goes. Let's see. Realm cards. Like I said, I've just made the character now. This looks pretty good
Let my words steer
so far.
your steps.
Interesting. So it's actually first person. Let's see. Can I change my view? Let's see. It says that's block, punch, and F is other hand. Okay. Just gonna feel for the controls here.
How now, fleshling?
What,
Little wonder you lost in our Feywild.
looks like I have to pick a direction. So, just going down here. Yeah, I hope there's a third person. I actually kind of would prefer that. So let me see. Usually there'd be like a open inventory. It says actually, I wonder if my controller would work on this though, because it says it has controller bindings. I thought I saw in a review or something that it said it had a different view mode or something. Not sure just yet. Let's see if my controller. Oh, my controller works. I'm just gonna use that then. Okay, so it's like the L buttons.
Show haste, human.
Still not really a way to that I can see. Okay, that's. I've pressed kind of all the buttons so far. Maybe it like unlocks later or something.
Before those bound fiends sniff out your despair.
I'll have to see.
Shadows abound, yet like a fire's final embers, you refuse to be snuffed out. I come with an offer to guide you to a safer realm.
Okay.
And rebuke death, unlike so many of your
I like this guy's like ornate gold
Take these
outfit.
bloodstained cards, play them, and let amiable bond be
With
drawn
F5,
between
okay.
fey. Give
Thank
me
you for
your
looking that up.
hands.
Actually, let me try it
We
after
may
I.
be friends, and I shall risk. Hurry yonder toward portal and apparatus, so you, bare child of Earth, might abscond this nightmare.
It must be like they haven't fully implemented the. There it is. Thank you. That worked. So F5. They must not have implemented all the controls for controller yet, because I can't do it on my controller, but I can do it on the key there. It's clearly like designed for PC in mind right now. I'm sure they'll add that. Thank you. I much prefer third person in most of these games anyway. I'm not huge on FPS stuff anyway. I was gonna say, I guess like Minecraft, but even Minecraft has a third-person mode, right? Travel into the forest by way. Okay. Where is the forest? But open realm card machine. What do I? Okay. There we go. So you got to put the cards in.
Fly, Realm Walker. The fiends.
Yeah, I don't like first person very much either. You know, like I said, I can play Minecraft and stuff, but Minecraft has a, obviously a third person mode too. Also, like, pretty much every survival crafting game I've played has a default third person, so I'm surprised that they kind of did it with this one. Okay, continue journey. Okay, oh nice, this looks pretty.
Count thyself among the fortunate few who manage to flee the Pale's noxious proliferation.
What kind of games do you play usually?
Nightingale.
Oops.
Nightingale still stands, but earth teeters on the brink, and these wilds are far from hospitable. Sequestered so and struck by woe begs the question, wilt thou be a survivor?
Look at this, like, poet here, this guy.
The gift I promised should aid thy cause. A hermetic guidebook and pocket watch, purloined off the corpse of a realm walker. Keep these like close companions.
So he has a guidebook and a pocket watch.
With the man-made network sundered, entrust me to find the trail forward through these byway realms.
Where am I from originally? Like, where's my, like, what country or what exactly?
In the interim, I hear your stomach snarling. Take reprieve from misery.
Your hearts with Dark Souls. That's what I like to hear.
Preserve yourself, and I shall return anon.
I'm a huge Soulsborne player. That's like my bread and butter, basically. Most of what I stream to be honest. Bloodborne's probably my favorite of those. Acquire raw berries. Okay. Raw berries. Plant fiber. Ooh. Plant fiber. Yeah. I basically, the main reason I got a PS5 is to play Demon's Souls, the remake. Have you beaten the remake? Where are the berries, man?
Count thyself among the fortunate few. Nightingale still stands. The gift I prompt with the man-made in the interim. Oh, under the smart.
Yeah, I got like and also I try to play like Bloodborne. There we go, raw berries. LB. Acquire rock, sticks, and raw berries. So I have a lot of sticks. Yeah, Bloodborne though, I try to play that at least once a year actually. It's kind of like my tradition. I try to play through it, like do a full playthrough. And I've done a lot. Of builds in that game. Like I've done you know, Blood Tinge. I've done, what else have I done? The arcane, full arcane, and there's like strength. I'm actually doing that recently. Just like a full strength build. And yeah, I think that's honestly my favorite FromSoft game though, of all of them. I know like oh, the mic and the controller. Well, if it's any consolation, I mean, I get what you're saying, but they do have an ability to mute the microphone. And also, Yeah, also you should you can mute the microphone, and also you don't have to actually go online with it, since PlayStation has that thing where you have to pay for the PS Plus to go live anyway. So if you're offline, it won't really be an issue. Oh yeah, you could manually open it too if you feel like you need to. I need one more rock. There we go. Build a campfire. Let's see. What's your favorite of the Souls games? Let's find a clearing here. Oh, that's awesome. Look at the... You've gone into your phone and taken out the microphone. That's cool. This looks pretty... speaking of Elden Ring, it looks like that area where you... this Siofra River. You played Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls? Okay, so how do I build a campfire? Let's see, basics. Ah, here we go. Okay. Let's put it right here in this clearing. Confirm. Okay, so how do I... Auto add. There we go. Yeah, the Elden Ring has an area where it's actually, you go down this super long elevator from the top, and it's funny because then you go down and it actually looks like you've opened up into a bigger realm. It's pretty rad. And it's all celestial, like there's tons of just like stars everywhere, because this kind of goes with the lore too. Roasted berries. Okay. Let me see. So how do I actually make them? Quantity times 1. Do I put these in here? Oh, I see. There we go. It's kind of a little more complicated than I thought. Hey, citizen. How are you, sir? What a banging trailer. Oh, did you see the trailer on Twitch? Oh, I haven't seen it yet. The DLC for Elden Ring, yeah. I have not seen the trailer yet. I didn't know it was out already. I know it was coming out today, but I must have missed it. Hold on, I got a 7. How do I actually eat it? There we go. Oh man, I need to watch it like basically as soon as I'm done streaming.
You've avoided embarrassment by staving off starvation. We must carry forth whilst this byway is aligned with another. One
so it looks great though.
Closer to necessities we'll both require. The portal stands.
Honestly, if the I was gonna say like that's gonna be the new Souls game that we're all waiting for, is the DLC. If the DLC of like literally any of the other ones is any indication, then you know this should be a banger, as they say. Okay, traverse the portal to the desert byway realm. Because the DLC for like basically any of the Souls games is the highlight for me. So good. Especially Bloodborne. That looks like a portal to me. Think that's a portal? Anyway, and I'm just playing this Nightingale game. It's kind of a new. It just came out yesterday, and it's kind of like a survival crafting game set in the sort of Victorian era. Oh man, are you gonna fight Michaela in it? I wonder if it's like a past thing where, like it's going to the past, like how Dark Souls 1, the DLC, where you fight Artorias in the past. Is it going to be like that, you think, or is it just going to be like a desert? Oh, those floating structures look cool. Kind of reminds me of Tears of the Kingdom, actually. This little Zelda-y. Guaranteed a boss. Yeah, they do that a lot. Like, that's the Souls thing, right? Is like you kind of fight things in the past. Because also wasn't like really Ludwig is sort of a past character.
Summer runs through my being.
Yeah, I'll have to see it.
Runs through yours. Yet I've seen that dew men.
That would make me want to get back into Elden Ring again.
Like rivers in our deserts. This heat devours spirit and life alike.
Because I haven't actually played Elden Ring in a while. I've been playing like Sekiro again, basically, and Bloodborne.
Howbeit, enduring the elements is part of the realm.
And actually, Elden Ring and Bloodborne are the only two I've actually platinumed. But I feel like Elden Ring's was the easiest to platinum compared to like having to grind in the the other ones, especially Dark Souls 3. Like that one, I don't know if I'll ever platinum that game.
Whether this pleases or
to be honest.
Without shelter and the means to defend it, you'll not last long. Best to test your nesting prowess and avoid exhaustion.
It might be if you can't find the trailer, it might already be live for like in the UK and stuff. It may not be live for me yet. Build a stick tent. Yeah, so feel free to send whatever. Here. What do I build? Thanks for sending that. I almost forgot like that was premiering today. People have been going nuts about that. Crafted up benches. How do I build a stick tent then? Stick tent. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right here. I think we're just gonna use this. Eat. Yeah, FromSoft does the animal bosses super well. I was thinking about like, speaking of Ludwig, right? I mean, what I love about that one is how he's kind of like holding on to his humanity still. And then, you know, his second phase is actually where he is more human again. And I guess like if you're talking about Elden Ring, you've got like Malekith, right? Who's kind of like has those elements of... Actually, Malekith reminds me of Berserk a lot too. And Artorias, for that matter. I think he's supposed to be kind of the berserk, the like required berserk reference that they have. I had a hard time with Malekith, like when I first played the game. I feel like, weirdly enough, like, I'm not even trying to like flex about this, but I actually didn't have as much hard of a time with like Millennia as I did with like Malekith, and I don't know why. It just, for some reason, it was like I could not do it. I was having like a lot of trouble with the timing. Trying to think of, like, I also had problems with Commander Nile, the one that's in the consecrated snowfield area. Look at that thing. It's like a twig man. Gotta make sure I'm not too hot, I guess. Oh, so this is a new animal, kind of like animal boss. It's a little like Ludwig. That's rad. Any like reference to Ludwig is like a benefit to me, I feel like. Being that that's basically my favorite boss in Plant Fiber. In all of I don't know, I mean, I think Ludwig's maybe my second favorite boss, and Gale would be my first favorite if we're talking Soulsborne games. Millennia is the hardest, yeah. I think Millennia, like, people also kind of found the sort of secrets to beating her. Especially once people found out, like, the counters to that waterfall dance, which is basically the one that got people. People were getting a lot better with that. That sort of happened with most of those bosses, is like, how do I eat this again? Let me see. She is a cool boss, though. She's just like a, she has a really cool, like, aesthetic too. I remember like back when they first had the trailers for Elden Ring too, and I thought that she was gonna be an NPC or something, or people were like speculating about it for a while. Where's the plant fiber? So I'm looking for plant fiber here now. I even like did the pre-order for Elden Ring to get the Millennia statue before I even like, really knew who she was. I just like thought that was really cool. And it comes with her like gigantic sword too. Plant fiber. Yeah, the helmet too. The I didn't get the version that came with the helmet. I mostly had I just have the one that's like the statue. But it has a really cool art book too. There's like an art book inside the collector's edition. Really dug that. I keep looking for plant fiber and it's like I'm not do I have to punch stuff? To like it's weird because you'd think that plant fiber some more. You'd think that that stuff would be like right there for you if they want you to construct a tent. Plant fiber, got some more. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I feel like I totally saw someone with a replica one on Reddit or something. I'm sure it's there. Like, where there's a will, there's a way. Or I thought I saw someone wearing it, like, casually to a bank or something weird like that. Okay, one more plant fiber. Come on, plant fiber. The DLC should be coming out whenever the game comes out, because usually for console, FromSoft usually prioritizes. So it's probably coming out whenever it is for PC. But did they have a release date? I didn't see the trailer yet. June or July 21st. Nice. That's actually pretty reasonable. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like the end of this year. Oh, nice. It's like happy birthday present, right? Nice. Build a bedroll. Okay. How do I build a bedroll? Sticks. More sticks and plant fiber. Yeah, I love it when games come out near my birthday. That happened with the Resident Evil 3 remake, which unfortunately was a little disappointing. But anyway, it did come out around then, and I remember like pre-ordering stuff, and it was kind of like a birthday present when you get it in the mail. The thing that's coming out sooner is the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is coming out in, what is it, like, not even 9 days, 8 days now? I think it's coming, it's a leap year too, isn't it? Yeah, it's coming out on the 29th. I will probably be streaming that because I've been looking forward to that for a while. Since Square has taken their sweet time to release that, all 3 of those. Ooh, what's this? Hot sticks. It's like hot sticks, huh? It's kind of easier to use keyboard and mouse for this. Honestly, it's clearly made for it. I was trying to use the controller, but I don't really have the right setups for it, because I don't think they've fixed all the key bindings yet in terms of like how to do the builds and stuff, and it's easier to just press B, I guess. Is that guy following me? Okay, place E to auto add. So I need the plant fiber. I like this crude, I like how this is like a Victorian era game here, but this stuff looks more like primitive than any other crafting game I've played. It's kind of interesting. This is interesting so far. I'm not sure I'm completely sold on it yet, but it looks pretty, and I like the setting a lot. Why is that not plant fiber, you know? It's like aloe. It's like aloe vera. It's like really hard to find. That's Cape aloe. Let's see. More sticks. More flowers. Maybe it's in this little part here. I will see. Like, hopefully I can get to shelter soon, because I need that bedroll, huh? Crude sticks, crude sticks. None of this is helping me, guys. We get some guns in here, huh? Like all of this has been. What's that thing? What's this? Is this a monument, or is it just like automaton chest? You're gonna dress up as a DS3 knight, as a post-grad celebration. Are you gonna be the standard knight class version? You know what? I implore you to actually consider the DS2 fashion, because you have you know, you have the Ferrum Knight set, which is pretty amazing with that like fur-lined top. Because we all know that DS2 is the height of Souls fashion, right? Yeah, the Ferrum set, which is in DS3 actually, to be fair, but yeah, I think you should wear that to every ceremony that you have available. I encourage you. Yeah, Citizen is our resident roboticist, right? Plant fiber. How many plant fibers do I need still? Let's see. Get some fibries. Let me get my bedroll going here. I wonder how much more I need. Oh yeah, if you're in London, you have to dress up like the hunter from Bloodborne. I mean, come on, like isn't Bloodborne a documentary about that area? Bloodborne does have, come on, like the height, right? That's my favorite fashion. Like I would never like, my top fashion would be that kind of Victorian steampunk dark style, and like that's basically what Bloodborne is to a T. So like I have to go with Bloodborne as my top choice. Bloodborne also has that thing where like almost no set is bad, you know? I mean, granted, maybe like that one that you get in the DLC that's like the ragged clothes that Simon wears, like maybe that, but other than that, I can take anything in Bloodborne any day. P codes, yeah. Oh yeah, you should do that. Honestly, that would be awesome. I should do I should wear the like hunter set with the mask thing and that like trifold hat. Oh, did I die? Okay, I just died, I guess. Considering it says Memento Mori. It's almost faster to die and just come back. I need 2 more plant fibers. I like how it stores your stuff there though, because if it stores it, that means if you die, you can just kind of retrieve it. Yeah, also Bloodborne has that really cool, it has cool like dresses like the one that Lady Maria wears. That set. And isn't there the Canehurst one that's a little different? Like the Canehurst set with the red. And it's like, I like in Bloodborne, like they didn't do this as much in other games, but they actually changed the look of it based on the male or female sets. And they should do that more in like the Souls games, because most of the time it's just like basically one set for both. It is like so hard to find plant fibers in this. Excuse me, sir. Mr. Tree, sir. It's like Tree Bird. Is that an enemy? Like, is it gonna attack me? Oh. Yes, it is an enemy. It seems like it's a thing, it only... Oh, here's... Whoa. That's scary. Have I played Code Vein? Yeah, I have played Code Vein. I did like the aesthetic. Yeah, it's animated Dark Souls, basically. I liked the aesthetic enough, but I didn't love the gameplay parts of it as much. There were just parts that kind of felt like a ripoff of things in Dark Souls, but not done as well. And again, this is totally my opinion. I don't, you know. I just think there was a level that was very much a ripoff of Anor Londo, but it kind of wasn't as good in my opinion. I mean, I can give it another try again. There's a lot of plant fiber by the water. I don't remember where I was. I've already lost my way. Also, this thing keeps following me, and that's annoying. They ripped off Anor Londo, yeah. I think it's like pretty good, and I did like the character customization that you were saying. But I think maybe I just didn't give it a fair try. Nice. Do I get nothing from that guy? 0? That's not nice. Hey, you know though, like honestly, there's nothing wrong with like just a few, if you're into a few games and you really enjoy them. I'm kind of like getting to that point where I may never finish the backlog that I have, and so I'd rather just like enjoy the games that I do play. Let's see here. That's the portal. Let's pick you with multiplayer. You were playing Dead by Daylight, right? A lot? Kind of before you were taking a little break. Sound like an elephant. Like legitimately sound like an elephant back there. Can I eat this? It says you can consume it, so. Flour. Can you eat this? It's like you just eat everything in the... You like flowers and stuff. Oh, nice. I didn't know you were streaming now. Oh, so you're playing Dead by Daylight too. Nice. Yeah, I think I saw that you were posting some clips on TikTok about that. I'm actually able to, I have the, what do you call it, like, the ability to stream off of TikTok now. I just couldn't find the stream key information yet, so I'm gonna have to look into that, but I'd love to kind of do a dual stream, actually, to both. $69. Nice. Elfinia, I'll be playing this, but I'd love to check out your VOD later. This is cool, this structure, by the way. You need 1K followers for TikTok, yes. I've been kind of like spending a lot of my time Yeah, affiliate at 69 is awesome actually. If you, since you have that on Twitch, I wasn't at that level because I didn't have the average streamers yet. And then I remember this. I was like streaming. Oh, here we go. Move all items. There we go. I was streaming Silent Hill 2 and I got raided just randomly, and it like with like 200 people. Yeah, anyone can get it. You just, you know, it's a little bit of a grind at first, but honestly, just play the games you like. Play the stuff that you have fun with. I just, you know, I play this. I'm playing this because it looked interesting, and it just came out yesterday anyway. But I mostly play, as Citizen knows, I mostly play Souls games on here. And occasionally horror stuff. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. Yeah, I did. I met you through Cryptos, and I think I enjoyed the tete-a-tete, as they say. I think you were playing, were you playing Hollow Knight? Or something recently? Not recently, but like, you know, when you were doing some streams. Yeah, see, you know what I mean? The Souls community, it really like brings people together, you know? Our shared like Dark Souls interests. You know, I gotta say, and you know, this will change probably depending on how good the DLC for Elden Ring is, but I have to say that I still put Bloodborne and maybe Dark Souls 1 as my top 1 and 2. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, for sure. All the Dark Souls love, you know? It's so funny. The first one I played was 3 actually. And I got it on a whim. It was like on sale. Well, let's see, gonna drop some of these. How do I drop it? Do I extract? Is that enough? Looks like it might have been. Cool. Yeah, anyway, I played Dark Souls 3 first, actually. And I got it on sale on like some Steam sale, I guess. And I was like, well, you know, I've heard of this. Like, I just, for some reason, I didn't play those games when they came out. I had every ability to, because I had like a PS3 back then. But I just, for whatever reason, didn't get a chance to play them. And so I finally tried Dark Souls 3 in, I think it was 2020 actually, because I think it was during when like the pandemic first started. And I was just kind of looking for new stuff in general to play. Nice. You got it when it, or your friend got it when it came out. Oh, that's really cool that you were guiding him. It reminds me of like back when I would play stuff with my brother a little bit, and you know, kind of before the internet was as big of a thing, we had like stuff like Game Facts, which is on the internet, I know, but it's like you had to just look up and hope that somebody like made a guide for the game you were playing. You would have to like hope that someone had like played the game too and had gotten farther than you were. And it was kind of fun, like when you have like a navigator, you know. It's like that's how you make a 2-player game out of a 1-player game, right? Oh, in the depths. Oh, you you invaded him in the depths. Nice. That's the like that's like my favorite, one of my favorite invasion spots actually. It's like it's so insane there because it's so narrow, and there's that part where you go in that swampy part that's like really hard to walk through. That's really funny though. I think there's an NPC invasion there if I remember. It's like Kirk. I think Kirk invades there. Like normally throughout the natural progression of the game, if you're hollowed, or no, if you're not hollowed, if you have humanity, he invades. Okay, for real, where where is my tent? I wish it would show up on the map. Like, I feel like that's the portal, but like, where's my thing? Hey, how you doing? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think you, is it Elskid? Elskewed? Sorry, part of my pronunciation. I think you followed me recently on here, so thank you for that. And like I said, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. But welcome in. We're just vibing here with Nightingale, which, like I said, just came out yesterday. And it's I'm just gonna die so I get my bearings again. Can I punch tree guy? Oh, there, they do have health bars. Yeah, cheers. But welcome in, I appreciate you coming in. Checking it out. Where'd that thing go? It's just floating in midair, look at that. It's like acting like it's on the ground. It's so goofy. I think, I don't think that enemy was supposed to fly. Alright, I'm gonna go back to where I was. What kind of games, okay, so that's where I was. Got it, got it. That's gotta be a bug. Definitely gotta be a bug. I think that it's because, so this game is still in early access, and there are clearly things that are kind of getting fixed and patched still. Like, I literally installed a patch like right before I played. Got tier monster design, yeah. So clearly there's going to be some goofy stuff going on here still while they kind of iron it out. I think a lot of these open world survival games also have some of those bugs because it's just such a big world that the game is trying to maintain, that sometimes they just like run into stuff like that. Plant fiber. Well, at least I know where the plant fiber is now. I think that's enough. Plant fiber grows by the waterfront, which makes sense. And then, okay, so that was the portal map, and I think I need to head back where I was then, farther away. It said I was 300 or so meters away from there. I do not prefer open world, actually. I prefer linear. I tend to, the only reason I feel like I got through Elden Ring is because it's a Souls-like, but if it hadn't been, I don't know. Okay, so I mean, I like, there we go, resting. comfort, amenities. Short rest. Okay. So now we start crafting, huh? I prefer linear though in general. I like some open world things, like I actually got into Tears of the Kingdom. And I didn't even love Breath of the Wild that much, but for some reason Tears of the Kingdom I liked more. But the Zelda games I also tend to prefer are also linear. Like I like Link to the Past a lot. Yeah, I got. Did you guys play Elden Ring blind? Because I did initially. No Rest for the Wicked? I don't think I've heard of that. Ooh. There we go. That was weird. Ooh, cool. No Rest for... I'm gonna look that up really quick while you're talking about it. Let's see. No for the Wicked. This is so... That's so funny. I've like never heard of this game, but it looks really cool. Oh, is it not out yet? To be announced. I see. No wonder why. That looks awesome though. Is it it looks almost like the overhead view and the isometric view almost looks like Diablo a little bit. Is it kind of like that, you think? It's not a Cage the Elephant song. Yeah, I know. I was thinking that too. Well, to be fair, it's also like a saying. Remnant, yeah, didn't Remnant 2 just come out? Diablo more chill, yeah. I feel like Diablo can get a little sweaty. You know? At times. Makeshift hunting knife. Let's see, I need plant fiber and rocks. So Remnant is that one that I always get these confused, but Remnant is that one that's kind of like, it's a Souls-like, but it's with guns or something. Is that, am I getting that right? Sweaty at Arts Forget, yeah, it's just Eminem, the Eminem game. Souls game with guns. Nice. I mean, that sounds like right up my alley. I was gonna say like Armored Core is kind of like that, but it's kind of not, so never mind. Let's see. How did I... Guidebook. No problem. I feel like, are you guys all British? Because that tends to be who comes on my stream because of the time that I stream at. It's like too early for the Americans. Just sit, well, the tea thing gave me that idea. I am drinking coffee. Like a hot-blooded American that I am. Why is my heart beating so much? Do I need to eat stuff? Let me see. You're actually from Anne Orlando, huh? That's where you live. I mean, hey, if you live in Anne Orlando, like, without the You know, without, like, if it's at least daytime in Orlando, that's kind of a nice place to live. You just got to deal with the, those Sentinel guys and the Silver Knights. If there was ever a Subway store somewhere, it would be in Orlando, because trust me when I say, like, I have seen a Subway in every single place I've been in. It doesn't matter if it's like not a good area or a good area or whatever, like the constant is that there's a Subway. That is something I've noticed consistently. Yeah, they have a convenient like Subway location before you step in to fight Ornstein and Smo. It's actually pretty cool. You get yourself a nice tuna. No, just kidding. I don't know if I'd eat the tuna at Subway. It's a little sus. It always seems like they've kept it out all day, and it's just like sitting there in that little like tray thing they have. Makes me a little nervous to eat anything like fish related at Subway, to be honest. It's just in your hands. So you asked, like, okay, do you open up your hands and have them like pour it directly into them and then you eat it like that? There we go. Because like that sounds like a plan. Your hands also go into the toasting machine. Do you know what like I don't see anymore is maybe, I don't know if you guys had them there, but Quiznos, where they had that like toaster where it would like the conveyor belt would like roll it in there and it would slowly toast it like to the exacting degree. I don't know if they still even have them around, honestly. Should I report that bug of that flying like stick guy, by the way? Let's turn this down a little bit actually. Alright. Oh, you never heard of Quiz? Yeah, maybe it's just an American thing then. But Quiznos was like Subway-esque, but their thing is that they really pushed how their bread was toasted. Like it was toasted in a particular way. I know like Subway obviously has toasting too, but they were very proud of their toasting technology for some reason. Okay, made a hunting knife. Can make a mining pick. Make a sickle. Make a wood axe. There, that's everything actually. Nice. Subway, but more optimized. But like I said, I don't even think they're around anymore.
It slipped my skull that Earth's great citadels resulted from death.
Whereas Subway has survived, like, literally
I expected more
everything.
than that lowly truss of sticks and the haphazard cudgel you now hold.
I expect that if we were in an apocalypse scenario, that Subway would be the one place that would survive it. It's kind of like, you know, how cockroaches can survive anything, and it's kind of in that same vein.
You'll need better woodworking skills than that when we reach our destination proper. It affords the perfect setting for, well, we shan't ruin the surprise. Let us depart.
Yeah, the power of ads.
Speak of your ill-favored constructs no more. One final by way of
KFC. You think KFC could?
Then this path of beginnings shall fork unbounded into whatever.
I don't know if KFC has that staying power that it used to, though. I don't know if it's. I don't feel KFC has that same level right now. Especially because there's like it had competition from places like Popeyes and other fried chicken places. And honestly, I haven't seen one around in a while. Now we go to the swamp. Okay. Swamp card. So, wait, so you just travel between realms like this? Like, Need to talk to it. No problem. The I Am Legend. Oh, did they? Yeah, was it KFC and I Am Legend? That movie was pretty cool, actually. Yeah. It was basically like 28 Days Later, but with vampires instead of zombies, huh? But they're kind of like feral vampires.
If not for Astaroth's decree, this trek
Astaroth from Soul
as
Calibur?
peach pie. We Fae are forbidden from consorting with your kind. And while my amity is yours, it behooves us both to move with caution.
Enough prattle.
But enough prattle.
Hey, no problem, Elfini. I appreciate you, dropping by regardless. I'll try to catch one of your streams if, like I said, if I'm not streaming at the time too. It'd be fun to watch you play Dead by Daylight. Yes, this is very Valheim inspired. It's kind of, it's Valheim and a little bit of Enshrouded as well, if you've played that. Enshrouded has kind of that ability to build castles and things like that. But Valheim, I see what you're saying about the portals too, huh?
The bound.
That was another game I haven't really given a fair shake. Like, I know people really like it, but I just haven't really played enough of it yet. It's just, it was on Game Pass or something.
While I know man's impulse is to flee, without pluck, you're sure to expire.
Hope you don't die
Prepare
out
yourself,
there.
Realm Walker. Once this fen is within our wake,
Humanity's oh, is this like a future, like apocalyptic thing now?
Humanity's future.
Is it like that thing, like in Breath of the Wild, where you see like remnants of the of like an ancient technology thing? Is OP? Yeah. Do you like that character? I think it's pretty cool. I think he looks pretty rad. I think some of the you were saying the monster designs look pretty good too. I'm just eating flowers here. Eating flowers and plant fibers. Living large, you know? Cause I can't find a subway. I can't find a subway in the Fey realms. Wait, what is this? This is torch. Skyrim DLC guy. I gotta be perfectly honest here. I have not played that much of Skyrim because for whatever reason, like I've kind of had a hard time getting into it before, and I know like that's on me because I just probably haven't given it a fair try. Oh, nice. You want to make a fan art? Hey, that's awesome, dude. I would love that. Do you do some art? On the side? These things are interesting. They remind me of something, like with the big ears. They remind me of like I don't know, many fennec foxes or something. Nice. Yeah, that armor's really his suit is really cool, huh? With the gold inlays and stuff like that. Oh, the mask, yeah. There was a really cool mask like that in there's a really cool mask with in Demon Souls, like the gold one that has the I think it's Mephistopheles. Yeah, steampunky for sure. That's what I really love, the steampunk aesthetic in general, actually. Gonna knife ya. Yeah, so you've played Demon Souls? Yeah, so the person who you talk to do that, like, those quests where you have to kill everyone in the Nexus, basically. What's the best thing about Demon Souls? The atmosphere? Oh, the gargoyles design? Yeah. My Demon Souls has like some of the best atmosphere of any Souls games, in my opinion. Ooh. Is that a bone? Bones and hides. I just got to kill some guys here. Super Bowl player. You mean like, yeah, they're wearing like the pads. Like an NFL player. That's kind of true, they do, huh? Oh, I love Dark Souls 2. You enjoy Dark Souls 2? I love it. A fellow Dark Souls 2 enjoyer. Dark Souls 2 is so based, huh? It's like, even if you don't like the some of the gameplay elements, it's got the best fashion, doesn't it? I think so. The fashion is so good in Dark Souls 2. I know it gets a lot of, people throw a lot of shade at it, but I think it's a really good game still. Honestly, even if it was, like, even if people consider it, like, the weakest of the trilogy or whatever, it's, like, still a good game, like... Oh, the samurai boss, it's, what's his name? Is it Alant? No, wait, Alant is in Demon Souls. What is... I know what you're talking about, though. He's a really good boss. Him and Fume Knight are my favorite. Yes, Sir Alant. Sorry, you said it already there. Do you like Fume Knight too? Because I love the Fume weapon too, the greatsword. Fugs. The one they brought back for Dark Souls 3. There actually are like some pretty good like Dark Souls 2 references in 3. Whoa. Disease? What disease? Is it gonna kill me? It might actually. Yikes. Fume Knight is probably the hardest boss in the whole game, in my opinion. Like, I would definitely say that. Oh, so you get your life back just gradually, I guess. As it... I think Valheim does that too. Come on, one more hit. Yeah. Nice. Not enough stamina. Where's my stamina meter? Oh, here it is. It's gotta refill all the way, I guess. Where's the bones? Acquire hide. There we go. Oh wait, so I need one more bone piece. Yeah, anyway, Fume Knight is probably the hardest boss, but like the main game doesn't really have that hard of bosses, in my opinion. Like, even the last boss isn't really that hard. So bones, I need one more bone set. Also, I feel like I have way too much, I'm like weighed down here. Can I get rid of some of these? Let's do like, yeah, Nasandra. Like, I feel like she's not even that difficult, but sometimes like the last bosses in Souls games aren't actually the hardest boss. Like Gwyn in Dark Souls 1 isn't all that hard, especially if you parry. Soul Cinder can be kind of hard, especially on SL1, which I was trying to do. Soul Cinder's maybe like the only one that actually I'd consider maybe on that level of hardness. Yeah, I have played all the Souls games actually. They're kind of my favorite. Where's the bones? You didn't drop bones? There we go. Makeshift capelet. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, smelter, the blue smelter demon, yeah. You're saying like that's a really hard boss? Wait, where's the... Oh, here we go, crafting. Capelet. Alright, let's craft it. Acquire healing salve and roasted meat. Yeah, he's hard. Also that run back to smelter is like, the blue one especially in that DLC is ridiculous. Your hardware, was it too slow? Like it was running too slow? That can be a problem. Yeah. It can be hard to play it when it's not an ideal setup, you know? Hey, how's it going? I'm just playing, this game just came out yesterday, so I'm trying it out. It's a survival crafting game set in a Victorian kind of like aesthetic with Fae. It has Fae in it as like a magical element. And we're just talking about the best bosses in Dark Souls 2, though. Oh, campfire gotta make first. Okay. So I'm gonna make a campfire. It does look like Hogwarts Legacy a lot, yeah. It looks very Harry Pottery because of this the time period too. And like look at the outfit. Doesn't that look like something from there? It definitely does. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, it totally does. Here we go, place a campfire. And then E. Let's see. Craft item. Healing salve. Oops. Autofill. Do I have everything? Veldstat, yeah. Sneeze magics. Have I played Lord of the Fallen? No, I haven't. Is that that's another Souls-like, right? Drop here. Let's see. Ignite. This is a little Minecrafty here. This particular part where you have to put the stuff to light the flame. Healing salve. And then what else do I need? Roasted meat. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna wait. Yeah, didn't that just come out last year? The second Lords of the Fallen? Yeah, it feels like they, what I heard is that they kind of like fixed some of the issues they had initially. This is cool, look at these like floating airship things. Balloons. Have you played Armored Core 6? It's not really a Souls game, but it's from Soft. Because I really enjoyed that last year. It makes me now I'm wanting to play Dark Souls 2 again. Except I could completely do without that entire frozen outskirts area in the DLC. I hate that part. I have like there's like no way that I would justify that. that level. Healing salve and then roasted meat. Okay. One. Oh, it's gotta make it. Okay. So this has to craft first. And actually, like, Dark Souls 2 does have some pretty bad runbacks. It's not as bad as Demon's Souls. That's probably the worst. Demon's Souls is the worst runbacks in the entirety of Souls. Especially that part in when you fight the old hero, is that his name? The one who's like blind with the blindfold. That run back where you have to go through 3 layers of those guys that are spamming the magic on you, those like necromancers. Not fun. This roasted meat looks nice. It has a little garnish on it. See, it's got some like, you know, nice presentation. Okay, so I need to make one more. There we go. Yeah, I was interested in Lords of the Fallen. I think the best Souls-like that's, you know, not made by From that I've played is Lies of P, I think. That one I really liked. It kind of feels like a hybrid of Sekiro and Bloodborne. Alright. Oh wait, I have that inventory, I have that cape thing, huh? Am I wearing it? How do I equip it? Okay. There we go. Before the nerf, yeah. Are you talking about Lies of P still? Essence dust to restore a new. How do you do that? Let me see. What's essence dust? Where is that? It says I need to repair. Oh, okay. I guess that. Oh, did they? I haven't played it since the nerf. Then actually, I kind of played it when it was initially out, so they made it easier. Would you say?
You've stolen life to preserve your own. A necessity, lest it become a vice. One imbibed by men like dandelion.
I liked Lies of P parrying because I liked Sekiro so much, and it has, you know, basically the entire game you have to deflect or else you kind of lose, you know.
Now,
so I don't mind that.
You about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar.
But I didn't know they nerfed it.
And forthwith a temporal realm of abeyance.
They probably they made it more like so that you can
Nightingale.
Get through without having to parry as much, probably, huh?
First, you must oblige your inner essence and choose the landscape that beckons.
I love Hollow Knight, yeah.
Aha. No need.
I have Blasphemous, I just haven't installed it yet, but I love Metroidvanias. In fact, my favorite game, probably of all time, is Super Metroid, but I also love Castlevania Symphony of the Night a lot, and Hollow Knight is a really good way of, I think they captured that feeling of a Metroidvania, and it's got a really nice art style. Actually, Blasphemous does too. It's kind of got more of that pixel art, but like I said, I've only played Hollow Knight of those two. The forest.
The mystery of the hold. Play your cards, but beware. The bound will storm once the archway rouses.
Show no mercy.
Pitiable little skulls.
So I'm gonna fight now?
Show no mercy.
Open the portal and defend yourself. What if I'm not ready for such things? Well, I guess I'll have to though. There's the portal. Gotta go this way. But yeah, there's like so many Metroidvanias out there actually. It's kind of hard to keep track sometimes. I've played a lot of the ones that have that kind of simple pixel art style as well. I played one recently and it had like kind of a NES art style. It was like very retro, and I can't remember the name. I'd have to look at my Steam thing. Let me see. It's called, let's see, Astalon Tears of the Earth. It's that's also like a Metroidvania, but it's, like I said, the art style is very like retro NES. Even the music too, like the music sounds like it's 8-bit. 8-bit, that's kind of more what I meant, not just NES. But all right, should I eat something? Let's see. Whoa. You gonna take me on? Wait, 5. Salt and Sanctuary, yeah. There's Salt and Sacrifice too, isn't there? Like there's two games in that series. How do I eat? How do I eat again? Let me see. This button. A dash. I can't seem to, let's see. That's the second part. Yeah. I heard it wasn't as good. Is that true? That the second one wasn't as good? Hope Echo. That sounds a little bit Soulsy. Like a Souls game. Alright, so it's like messages. Let me see. Inventory. Backpack. Where's the... I'm gonna eat this. Cool. So that gives you like a buff, I guess. It wasn't as good, yeah. I heard it wasn't either. There's also like, this is more of a roguelike, but Dead Cells. Have you played that?
Remain vigilant while the realm's alive.
Maybe I need to repair that item before I go in. Dead Cells, yeah. Dead Cells was a roguelike a little bit too, huh? There we go. Whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna fight. Got that guy. Stamina's out. The game studio make. Oh, that game studio is making a new one? Nice. I was wondering if they'd ever like revisit that property again. Oh, more 3D, so not like a 2D style. What is that? Bound Bristle? Venture into the... Nice. I like saturated colors. Sometimes that can work really well. It depends. It's kind of nice to see some colors in games sometimes when everything's a little like gray usually.
Survive the realms and rebuild all that has been lost.
Hylix is on Steam. Here, I'll look it up on Steam Store here. Oh yeah. Oh, I've heard of this game. Someone was talking about it on YouTube. Yeah, I remember this. It's so weird, right? Like this whole art style is so bizarre. I'm gonna add that to my wish list though. It's only $3 too. Yeah, that's so crazy. It's kind of like an adventure game, right? Isn't it kind of like a point and click adventure? I forget who was talking about it on YouTube, but I do remember seeing that, and I was like, this looks so bizarre. Yeah, psychedelic, right?
We made it. With the byways left behind, your beginnings have ended. I bid you welcome to the Feywilds in earnest.
All right.
This realm has long been forgotten by the Fey, left in limbo, not unlike you.
Oh, Undertale, yeah. That's another one it reminds me of. I think Undertale had an even more kind of retro art style too. And I know Undertale, the guy was really inspired by, what's it called? Earthbound.
Laying foundations will keep you intrepid, child of Earth.
But it does kind of remind me of that.
While you play carpenter, there are nooks in these surrounding wilds I must scrub for the knowledge I pledged.
Alright. Build an estate, okay. So how do I do that? You need a bunch of rocks. So it looks like you're gonna have to craft some. Okay. Mushrooms, cool. The old Zelda games, yeah, the original ones. Yeah, those are the Zelda games I really like. I actually like Zelda 2 a lot. It's really bizarre, but it's also like, and it's also really hard. Uh-oh, I may die to these wolves, actually. Depending on if they hit me or not. Ocarina of Time, yeah. I love Ocarina of Time. I have so many good memories of that game. It has such like a good feeling to me. Majora's Mask does too. I love Majora. Because it's so like, it's so dark too. I pretty much am. It's not even like, it's not even as nice as the butter knife. It's literally like a stone knife, like a flint knife or something. Got a bunch of rocks. So how do I make the, let me see. Stone block. Yeah, it's a dull knife. It's like literally not sharp at all. It's very primitive. Stone block. You have no ingredients to meet the requirements. Okay. What can I craft one? I feel like it's like really kind of buggy, like the hit detection, because I feel like I'm pressing it. Yeah, okay. Look at that thing. Look at that creature. It just kind of died? Okay. I don't know. Wait, mix plants. Oh. What happens if I do this one then? So how do I make that? Whoa, whoa. I did not mean to do that. Can I be not on fire? That was really I straight up like zoomed into the fire there. So 3. Maybe it's this stuff that I need? The stamina management thing is kind of annoying in this though. I just wanted to cast myself into the fire. I wanted to purify myself. Is it this one? Oh, immune. That's a scythe, it looks like. And then I guess this is a hammer? The closest thing to a hammer? I'm trying to like mine it though, but I can't. It's like taking forever. I wonder if it just... It looks like gems or something, you know? Well, that's gonna take... I feel like it's not supposed to take that long, you know? Because like the tree... The tree went down immediately. And then it said it was immune when I used this. Yeah, it says it's immune. So I'm not really sure what you're actually supposed to use on that. So I can build crafting. So campfire grants the following recipes, which is food stuff. Do I need the stick tent? Maybe I need to place a tent too. Place it near the campfire. Whoa, that scared me. Ah. Oh, that takes a lot more damage. I can't believe I was using that knife that whole time. That's funny. Alright, so I have the tent, campfire, and I need the, what is it? Yeah, the rest. There you go. There we go. Alright. So, now we just need to figure out how to make those rocks, I guess. Maybe I'd need different kinds of rocks. Or maybe I need to mine rocks. Let's try it. That says it's doing 0. Is it this thing? Oh yeah, there we go. Stone block, that's it. Nice. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Is it like, does that mean it's too hot or something? Or is that just telling me that to guide me where it is? I guess it's to guide me where it is. What's this? Bones. Why are the bones all the way over there too? Alright, so maybe I can build it now. Yeah, I can. So, here I guess? Reduces aggressive creatures nearby, that's cool. Nice. Cool, so it's like a safe zone.
Your tenacity overrules the gusts of fate, and this fay you have pleased.
Okay.
Settled here, you'll soon wish to venture farther. The unending lure humankind so often.
The guy is pretty cool though.
Should you hear that siren call, you'll require unbraided cards and the power to play them. Fortunately, both factors.
I wonder if that's a Shakespeare
and
reference
here is
too.
the knowledge that Robin's friendship affords.
His name's Puck.
Across this realm lie sites of power.
Yeah, he's really cool.
By your kin long ago. Forsworn by Fae.
Puck the duck.
Longer still. each granting access to ever more distant spheres. Nearest, though, the Antiquarian. Formidable enough for one so
green. Okay.
You must first gain entry, passing through a seal forged by those last children of Earth, who claimed reverence for our infinite wisdom. They, more than most, knew the gravity of a contract.
Okay.
Their gates bar access to those unworthy, but I see that string once within. Delve ever deeper, toward the pedestal.
So I have to find
Upon
this
it
place?
lies the means to hurry now, fleshling, and prepare. The infinite awaits.
You called me a fleshling. I don't know if I like that. Okay. Unlock the antiquarian side of power. What's that? Rocks crude. Uh-oh. Oh, I just like right in the face. Uh-oh, this might be bad. Got you. This is a critical. Another critical. Is there like it's gotta be like an actual club weapon though, you know, like a melee weapon? I feel like I'm just using like. Okay. We're like, that was a ton of those guys. Oh, look at this way. He's like see, he's just resting. He's just resting on that log. No big deal. Respite. What is this? Portal. So I go there, I guess. It's like as soon as I left the respite area, they all like attacked me. I'm trying to eat this. I forgot how to eat stuff. He's like attacking with the meat. Okay. Maybe I have to go to the inventory, huh? Eat one of these. Okay. What's that thing? It's like an egg. He watched all the Rocky movies in order and he learned how to punch from that. He's very, it's very boxery, huh? It's like a boxer. Wait, where's it going? I think you go over this ridge or something. So that's how you get where you go. Yeah, it's very slow. It feels like punching in a dream or something. Oh, that's pretty. That's cool. I love these like floating rocks. That also reminds me of Elden Ring. Yeah, you need to turn your hip, man. See? It's just like, it's straight from the hip, not from the upper body, huh? It's got bad form. Needs to learn how to fight properly if we're gonna do this, you know? We're gonna survive in this Fey realm. Is this the place? Oh, I don't have any cards? Where are the cards then? There's a little, oh, that's cool too. I like all this like old architecture. So I guess it's like an apocalyptic thing, but sort of in this style. What's this? Puzzle piece. Oh. Gotta fight these guys. Come on, stamina. Wish your stamina went up higher. That one's gone. That one's gone. Nice. Did I do it? Is that it or what? Oh, I have to fight him again? I feel like I did something wrong. You just kind of like back up and they don't hit you. Item is breaking. Can I use this? Yeah. Wow, that was essence dust. Wow. Okay, well, what's the point of that if it doesn't get you anything then? What's this? That's cool. Wow. Okay. Well, I think this would actually be a good place to kind of. Oh wait, there's another piece over here. I see. You have to activate all of them. Okay, I'm gonna do that really quick before I go, and then after that, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. But. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, it might actually kill me. Nice. Critical hit. Nice. Is that it? All right. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a stream here. Just, you know, while I'm trying to figure stuff out. But I really enjoyed this so far. It looks like it's a little rough around the edges, but it has some kind of cool elements, and I love the aesthetic. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, everyone that did. Really appreciate it. Good talking to you guys about Dark Souls games. Yeah, thanks. Oh, yeah, you rock too. You rock too. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I normally don't do Wednesday streams. This was kind of I just a little surprise one, but I will normally do Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. Yeah, and anyway, looking forward to seeing you in the stream again. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later.